Hey guys, I wanted to do a quick video on the topic of mental health awareness for women that have either had to have a hysterectomy or any other kind of diagnosis where you learned that you will need, maybe in the near future, you will need a hysterectomy. It is, of course, very final, and that's not a joke. It's a very final decision, and there are a lot of emotional implications to that diagnosis and that surgery, and I don't personally feel like that is talked about enough in healthcare. So I would like to talk about it. I want to preface that I'm a nutritionist. I do not work in the medical field at all, more for like health and counseling. I had a total abdominal hysterectomy about, almost a year and a half ago now. I kind of was catapulted right into having chronic UTIs and very unusual symptoms that were eventually associated with the VVF, or the vesicovaginal fistula, that I was diagnosed with, and then had other subsequent surgery to repair that. I found myself now 3 months post-op, and I'm better. No more UTI symptoms, no more horrible gynecological symptoms or heavy periods or excruciating pain or urgency to urinate because of the growth of that cantaloupe-sized tumor that I had inside of me. You would think I would be over the moon and happy, but I haven't been. And it could be associated from other things, but I don't know. It is May, and May is Mental Health Awareness Month. And again, I do work in health and public health, and I think it is a conversation worth having. It is a unique one that is faced by women who have, again, either, had gynecological issues where you realize, wow, I may have to have a hysterectomy, or you pretty much know you have to have one. You can be as prepared as possible going into that surgery, but I'm telling you, there are strange emotions, and it is foreign territory when you kind of are in that recovery state. You may not be fully prepared for how you end up feeling, and I want to acknowledge that, and I want to talk about it. I plan to do a separate video on just my own personal issues, but yeah, again, and just in brevis, a year and a half post-op from the total abdominal hysterectomy, but I had complications and needed another surgery 3 months ago, and you would think I'd be just over the moon and happy and like so relieved, but I'm kind of not. I think there's a mental an emotional aspect of that I have not processed very well. I have been very down. I've not been diagnosed with depression. I don't throw that term around. I can't diagnose or even self-diagnose or WebMD diagnose myself, but I think I have been dealing with some depression-like symptoms, and I do plan to talk to my general doctor about it. I am not seeking like medication or to be on another prescription, but I almost would like to speak with him on just lifestyle issues, if there's things that he recommends, or just ways of thinking. I mean, I might need a therapy, referral. I might need to speak with a therapist because of the emotional aspect. Again, a general practitioner may not be fully equipped to help with or even diagnose those issues. I'm not sure. So if you know, let us know down below in the comments. But again, it is May. It is Mental Health Awareness Month, and I think that covers so many broad topics. But for myself on this channel, since I do talk about women's health and wellness, if you are experiencing a dark time, if you're going through difficult situations, if you have had emotions and just feelings, if you found yourself crying unexpectedly, or very stressed or tense or anxious, or even kind of irritable out of nowhere, and you're like, well, I personally can't blame PMS these days, so I don't know where that comes from, but not much has changed in my life except that. I think coming to terms with the fact that, like, I don't have children, and I will not be having children. I have cried my tears. I have mourned the loss of that life that I will not have. But I don't know that I'm dealing with it well. So again, I want to keep this quick. I am on my break from work. I just wanted to talk about it. I want to let you know, if you feel like you are going through something, you feel like something inside of you is not quite right, you are worth talking to your doctor about. Please do not internalize it. Do not go 3 months, 6 months, a year like I have, kind of dragging yourself by your own collar through your own life. Don't do that. You are worth more than that. And I want you to call your doctor, and I want you to have those uncomfortable conversations. I mean, when I go to my general doctor, they ask you, have you had these symptoms? Do you feel like you are depressed? Are you experiencing anxiety? Again, I'm not pill seeking. I am wellness seeking, and I hope you are as well. I want to be that voice and that encouragement to you to advocate for yourself, because again, you go into these surgeries, you have these procedures, and your doctor is more focused on you recovering and getting well. But part of that recovery is your emotional and mental well-being, and that is worth having a conversation about. I'm trying not to tear up. But please take care of yourself. You are worth more than you realize, and the people in your life need you. And if you feel like you've been kind of absent in your own presence, like I'm here, I'm functioning, I'm working, I'm going to school, I'm a parent, I'm a spouse, whatever it is, all of your different roles, but it's like I'm here but I'm not, and there's always something missing. It really might be worth talking to your doctor, maybe getting a referral for a therapist to talk about the emotional and mental part and aspect of recovering from hysterectomies and all the different things that women do face. So I want to be your encouragement, so please take care of yourself, and I do hope this video finds you well. I do anticipate doing maybe a little part 2 of this, and I'll go into more depth of the last 3 months of just kind of what it's been like, and kind of that realization, like, yeah, something's not quite right with me. And I think others have noticed it. Other people in my life have noticed it, but it sometimes takes a while to recognize it within yourself. So take a deep breath, and I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will be talking to you very soon. Take care. Bye.